When I found you in the wreckage of that ship, I considered leaving you. I was afraid you could bring trouble to us.
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another movie review. I just checked out Rebel Moon Part 1, A Child of Fire the other day, and I will say, I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan, so I went in with very low expectations, but it was a pretty good movie. It's pretty fun, so let's talk about that.
What do you think they want?
Everything. So firstly, I want to say, it does feel a lot like a Star Wars movie, but that's because I was told, I don't know if this is true, I was told that Zack Snyder originally was trying to make a Star Wars like sequel, prequel, whatever, and of course Disney, Lucasfilm was like, nah dude, you can't do that, you're Zack Snyder, because I would probably say the same thing because it's Zack Snyder. But doing his own original thing for once, it worked out for him because, you know, 300 was a good movie, but that was based on a comic book. Watchmen was a good movie, also based on a comic book. Batman vs. Superman, not a good movie. Sucker Punch, not a good movie. Sucker Punch was his original movie, which is why I was like, my expectations are kind of low. But like I said, you go into this movie, it's really fun, it's really breezy, it starts out and you're like, whoa, this is interesting. The visuals are great. That's one thing I will say about Zack Snyder. His visuals are always very, very beautiful. Like, he knows what he wants something to look like and he will go all in. Rebel Moon is a very pretty movie. It's a very breezy movie. It's 2 hours and some minutes, but it does not feel like that. It feels more like an hour and a half. But it does feel like a setup for the future because you're introducing all these characters and then there is a big set piece at the end of the movie and then it's over. And you're like, oh, it's over? Yeah, because it's only part 1. Part 2 is coming out next year in April. So I am super excited to see that. There's a couple gripes with it, you know, dialogue. Acting was great. I'm not gonna say anything bad about the acting, but there's just some tropes in there. The dialogue is kind of cheesy at points, and you do really feel for the characters. There's a lot of emotion in the movie, which is surprising for me because Zack Snyder is not very good at conveying human emotion in his films, but I will say he is awesome when it comes to badass female leads because the only cool thing about Sucker Punch is it was 3 girls just kicking butt the whole movie, and Cora, the main character in this movie, she's badass. She is, and there's a couple other girls in there that are just really cool, and you stop. We're gonna have to fight. You're just like, you don't feel like they're a damsel in distress, which is good because women shouldn't be. We're just as capable as men. And Zack Snyder feels that. So it's very good to see in a film. And a lot of people complain about that, but we don't listen to those people because they're dumb. They're like, ew, girls. And it's like, sorry, dude. Just go watch something else. Go watch, I don't know. But if you are someone who enjoys good sci-fi, fantasy, adventure movies, go ahead and check it out. It's streaming on Netflix. It just came out on Friday, I believe, so it's only had a couple of days. It's #1 on the Netflix films for good reason, because it's a good movie. It's enjoyable. It's fun. There's another movie I want to do a review on, Leave the World Behind, that just came out, so we'll probably do that somewhere in the future. That was also a really good movie, so I will say that Netflix is stepping it up with their movie games. They feel like something that should be released in a theater, something that you would go watch, and it's a movie. Both of those movies, we're talking about Child of Fire, or Rebel Moon right now, but that movie just, it kept you watching. The screen kept you entranced, kept me entranced at least, kept my girlfriend entranced. She was enjoying the movie greatly. It's something we both really liked, and I was pleasantly surprised because I do not like Zack Snyder films that much. I don't hate them, I'll watch them, but I'm not going to go in there and be like, this is the next great masterpiece. But Rebel Moon, I'm not calling it a masterpiece, but it was a very enjoyable movie. It was fun. It was stupid. You can shut your brain off and enjoy the ride, and the cast is great. There's a bunch of big names in there. They've got Charlie Hunnam, they've got Anthony Hopkins, they've got Corey Stoll. There's just a lot of big names in this movie. So if you enjoy sci-fi adventure movies, if you like Star Wars, go ahead and watch Rebel Moon. It can't hurt. You're not going to lose anything from it if you already have a Netflix subscription. I'm not going to say buy Netflix just to watch it. I'm sure it'll be out on Blu-ray or DVD at some point. But if you're willing to and you want to watch it and you really do, go for it, because it's worth it to just watch that, and then you can watch Leave the World Behind and a couple other things that are out. So if you want to subscribe to Netflix just for that, go for it. I will give it a 7.5 out of 10 Pacing was really good, characters were really good, dialogue sometimes was kind of mad, kind of cheesy, but it's a really emotional film as far as conveying feelings for you, like watching it and you're like, oh, I'm feeling that. So they did a good job. The visuals are great, the action was great, the acting was great, so 7.5 out of 10. Give Rebel Moon a shot, and give my channel a shot if you're not subscribed. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Let me know if you've seen the movie, if you saw the film, if you enjoyed it in the comments, and of course like the video. And also check out my Patreon. It's $1 to subscribe. Videos go up early. This movie reviews I just kind of throw on YouTube when I'm done, but like my toy reviews and some other stuff, they go up at least a week ahead of time, 2 weeks. There's some videos that are 3 weeks ahead at this point, but $1 just to subscribe for some extra content. I'm going to start putting bloopers and other stuff on there to make it more worthwhile. But yeah, check all that out. Love you guys. Check out Rebel Moon. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.
We're just farmers. We're not a threat. They won't just kill us, will they?
I am a child of war. I find warriors to fight with us. Looking for soldiers for a fight against the mother world.
I could help you. For a small fee, obviously.
I'm here to make you an offer. To give you a chance at redemption. This isn't just pursuit of revolution.